Oh man, Kugan. Look at my boy Rahim will be at the fight. Rahim is gonna be at the fight. We're gonna give all the interviews to Rahim. It's gonna be sick. Rahim, it's gonna be amazing.
It will.
Yeah. It's gonna be sick.
You ready, Kugan?
You know when you handed that check over after you lost your fight to David, you handed the check over?
Yeah.
And who was the media that was there at the time?
Rahim was not started then, but he's here now.
He was doing it 4 years before that.
But he's here now. No.
Let's not talk about ancient history, Kugan. Let's talk about like right now.
Right now.
Answer.
Listen, you're not with us. You sold us for Frank Warren, so he's done. You know, we were cutting you.
Question, are you?
You were there, yeah. You were
The
there.
only person there.
You were there. You were there because you wanted to be there.
Wish you the best of luck.
You
No one else was there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you upset you.
And you, mate.
Best
I'll see you next, 2019. I'll be covering this fight Saturday. It's good to see you. I don't want to miss your train. So, Radio Rahim. Oh, sparring, yeah. See, he's going to promote our fight.
Listen. If I say potato, you say tomato. So it is what it is.
Radio Rahim covering
If I say
Dereck
Manchester,
Chisora
we say,
versus
"Oh,
Dylan
dude."
White Saturday night. All right.
Okay,
Jokes aside.
Jokes aside now. Jokes aside. I know you're gonna be at a fight. I am so excited. You know, you can come in my dressing room and hang out. You can come in my dressing room and hang out. You know, it's okay. I don't know. We just played. Cooking is my boy. I'm just upset he's not coming, but it's okay.
I'm upset too. I'm gonna miss him.
I'll miss him too.
Okay. I gotta let you go. Like, I know the fight's right up against it, and you're ready to go and really prepare for Saturday night. So, last thoughts. You talked up here a little bit about anal beads, and I'm just kidding. Just wanted to know could you explain what you meant by that?
Dylan only wears anal beads every time it comes somewhere. So I was wondering where he left his anal beads at. I'm gonna tweet about his anal beads later on.
Dereck, seriously, like being this close to having another shot at Dylan White, a fight you felt like you won. What emotions are going through you right now? How does this last 48 hours differ from the last 48 hours last time?
You know what? It's different because, as I say before, you know, I've got, you know, like in the words of President Trump, I've built a massive wall around me. You know, I've built David around me and Nicole. So basically, before anything comes through to me, they're like, nah, shall we show it to him or no? Okay, and they'll pitch it to me and say, you know what, this and this, and I'm like, then that's fine. You know, previous to that, I didn't have that wall, so I was doing everything myself, and now I got that wall that, you know, even if somebody wants to do an interview with me or somebody wants to see me somewhere, it has to go through Nicole and David first, and then they make the decision, basically. So basically, I've built a great wall around me, which is working out for me perfectly. So it's keeping me very calm right now, which is nice.
You're not only calm, but you're notably happier than I've ever seen you this close to a fight. You're joking, you're smiling even at the presser. You're sitting next to David Haye, of all people. Could it be that the relationship between you two bitter rivals has actually made you both a bit happier people?
Oh, yeah. You know, the rival was there. You know, the fight happened. David won. And there was nothing else to talk about. There was nothing like, say, I want to rival again. I want to have an argument with this guy so I can have the fight again. The fight, he won the fight amazingly. He knocked me out. And then moved on, you know. But it's different between I won the first fight with Dylan, and Dylan saying he's won it, they gave it to him. So that's still a rival, do you understand? So that's why there's a second fight. So this is why me and David Haye kind of we get on because there's nothing talk about what happened in the past and now and stuff like that, if you understand what I mean.
And lastly, you mentioned the dangling of carrots from Eddie Hearn, and that carrot is Anthony Joshua, but you're the only one that doesn't really talk about Anthony Joshua, doesn't kind of, if not beg, like ask for the fight. Is it a fight that you want? Does it matter to you to face Joshua? And if so, do you deserve that fight if you get this win?
Man, when you believe in faith and when everything is written in stone, You don't ask for anything. You just do what you have to do and train how you need to train and make it happen.
How did you come to this newfound faith? I also haven't heard you speak this religiously before. What brought you to this moment?
Listen, I was a lost soul when I left Monaco, and there was only one thing to do, was like to just go back from the beginning, you know, be born again, change a lot of things in my lifestyle, and which I did.
Radio Rahim with Dereck Chisora this Saturday night, facing Dillian Whyte again. Good luck in the ring. Happy to hear that the faith's made you happy and you're in a good place. I expect an excellent fight. The first one was Fight of the Year. This one will be nothing less. Radio Rahim with Dereck Chisora.
You doing David now?
War.
You switch.
Yeah, jump, get over there. Otherwise, I'm gonna be listening
loud
to what you're saying and fucking up what I'm saying. I can't multitask.
Well, you know, they say when a fighter is this close to the fight, especially by tomorrow, like all the talking's done. Before a promoter, the talking's never done.
The talking was never done for me until probably I was walking to the ring. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the fighters said their piece. But as a promoter, you got to beat that drum the whole way to the fight. And luckily for us, myself and Eddie Hearn, this fight doesn't really need that much promotion. You know, the first fight truly sells the second fight. Anybody who even saw the highlights of Chisora Whyte 1 will realise that this is going to be an epic battle. This is going to be two warriors who locked horns 2 years ago. And they're going to do it again, and they're both fitter, they're both more experienced. There's going to be a higher punch output, and there's a lot more on the line. There's as you said, the carrot of Anthony Joshua potentially in April. So both fighters won't fight any harder with that being a carrot. They're going to fight as hard as they can do, even if they were just in a park with no one watching them. They're them type of fighters, and I'm just fortunate that, you know, Dereck Chisora, working with him, that he's taken on board a lot of the nutritional, a lot of the physical advice I could bestow over to him, because, you know, in the past I don't believe he's ever been in peak condition. I don't believe he's been 12-round fit. This time round, you know, he is. You know, I think this is the first. Sounds crazy. It's like the first time he's actually been ready for a boxing match. It sounds crazy. He's genuinely ready for it. I don't think he ever has been. Just because you can run a marathon with doing no training
doesn't mean you should.
Exactly. What you're going to do is get a crap time. You're going to get injured, and you're not going to want to do it again. And you're just not. Particularly in boxing, you get punched in the head. But, you know, if you train for a marathon, you're going to get good times. You're not going to get injured.
Especially if you're like Nigerian.
Yeah, exactly. But fail to prepare to fail. And you know, there's a reason why he's lost 8 fights. And I definitely believe it's down to his lack of preparation, his lack of mental preparation, physical preparation, and a lack of desire to push his body to the limit outside of the ring. When he's in the ring, he fights as hard as he can. Just like someone might run as fast as they can. Who cares? You know, you need to put the work in. Boxing isn't about on the night. It's about what you do 3 months leading into that fight. And I think the penny's dropped with him now. You know, if he's victorious on Saturday night, even moving forward, you know, I think he'll be doing more than he did this time. He's done way more than he's ever done before, but I think if he another fight, there will be more to do. He'll be looking for those little marginal gains. How can I get fitter? How can I get better? How can I get stronger? How can I, you know, work on my head movement, work on this punch sequence? I need to do it more and more, because he should see the benefits on Saturday night.
Success makes you buy in.
It does.
He said something up here during the presser that caught my attention. He described the emotions he went through, or he goes through, right before the big fight happens. The buffer voice, the music, the panic moment of what am I doing here, all of that.
That was so funny.
But it occurred to me because you said, I know exactly what he's talking about. And most, like Eddie Hearn can't say that, Bob Arum can't say that, Al Heyman can't say, I know exactly what he's talking about, and you can. So, in that moment, what is it that you say or would say to Chisora right before he hits that aisle and the lights come on and he's actually walking out?
The only times I've ever had that, oh shit, fucking hell, here we go, it's happening, has been when things have gone really badly in training, when I've had an injury or I haven't been able to do as much sparring, or where that's the only time I've ever thought, fuck, you know, I'm going out there in front of all these people, millions of people, this is going to be on the record, and I know I could have done more in the gym. But there's been other times when everything's gone well, when I've been in great shape, and I know I've paid the price, and it's gone real smooth, that I hear that voice, and I'm like, here we go, time to work. And I've been excited. It's been two very different vibes, and I can understand why Dereck had those feelings with the training camps he had leading into his prior fights, because he knows deep down he cut corners. He didn't do what he needed to do. You know, he was cheating himself. This time round, if there's ever a time for him to feel confident and not have that, what am I doing, it's now. Because he's 12 round, but he's fought this guy before, not been fit at all, and he nearly won the fight. A lot of people thought he did win the fight. It's a very, very close fight. This time round, he's fighting the same guy again, but he's trained like a professional athlete, like a professional boxer. And when he looks in the mirror, he sees something he's never seen before. He sees abdominal muscles. He's never seen one of those before. He went, no, I can't get abs. I was like, if you strip all that, but I remember when we first came into camp, he was going, I was like, yeah, your whole body's going to change. He went, no, it won't. I said, it will. He went, no, it won't. I said, I guarantee you, when you step on the scales, you'll be able to see your abs. He went, whatever. Last night, after training, he was like, no, my abs are sticking. I was like, yeah, exactly. That's what happens when you monitor what you eat, and when you train very hard, multiple times a day, your body morphs into what it should be. And I think the penny's finally dropped at 34 years of age.
Well, I'd say probably every fan would be happy to see again what they saw last time, but they're going to get more this time. Two guys as fit as these two are and as will to win as they are on Saturday night. It's going to be a tremendous rematch. Thank you for helping Dereck make the fight better. Yeah. And in that tense moment, I'm interested to find out after the fight what kind of butterflies are going through your belly as a promoter. Yeah. So for the last time before the fight, Radio Rahim with David Haye, Chisora, Dylan White on Saturday night at O2 Arena is going to be a tremendous end to 2018.